Hi, I'm Julie, and this is my very first YouTube video, so it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this is me. Take me as you find me. I'm not used to being this side of the camera, so I'm a bit nervous. Anyway, let's move on. I've had so much response to my 3 little swipes. 1, 2, and 3. That I thought that I would do a video of my next set, which actually I have already done, but I became so tongue-tied, tongue-twisted and nervous, and I couldn't concentrate on what I was doing and talk at the same time. So I'm just going to have to devise a way where I speak at the beginning, then you cut and you see what I'm doing, and then I talk at the end. But as I say, there's a few reasons for doing this, and I hope to build a following. I hope to, in the very near future, build my own website, and you know, social media platforms all help with SEO, search engine optimization. By day I'm a graphic designer, and by night I'm a paint pourer. But not just a paint pourer, I am an acrylic artist. I do portraits and still life. So maybe that's a video for another day. I want to show how I work. I want to relay to you, the viewer, what my thought process is when I have a commission. And the 3 little swipes are tests for larger pieces. They are tests based on clients' colour schemes, so that when they ask for a painting, I'm not just presenting them with something that is completely out of the blue. They will have had seen 3 or 4, 5 or even 6 A4 canvases, tests, in the hope that they actually will like one and choose. So this is why I do my 3 little swipes, and I didn't really appreciate the enormous response that I would have had on social media. So I work from my studio here. I can show you around very quickly. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, so 1/2 of my studio is my acrylic painting. Let me take you around. Oh, just knock things over. So here, this here is my daughter. That's the second portrait that I ever did. I can't show you my first because I'm horrified. And she probably wouldn't appreciate me for showing you this, but there you go. This wall here, let me move my easel out of the way. This is our dog, lady. Can you see? It's our greyhound. These all are studies from Will Kemp, fantastic teacher at Will Kemp's art school. So all of these are obviously not for sale because they are my learning process and things that I just can't part with. The one down here, if I can get to it here, this is the very, very, very first view landscape I ever did, and this is my nemesis because I have done this 3 or 4 times it's good to show progression. I think it's good to show this is where I started and this is where I ended up. But I can't bring, I've done 4 of these. I can't bring myself to do it again for a while. So maybe one day. This one here, Magnolias, that's just from a reference off Pinterest, so that won't ever be for sale. But so this half of my studio is acrylic painting, and these there, that you can see, I keep my paints separate. There you go. From my paint pouring, and never the two will mix. This side, here we go, is my paint pouring, and I have just had this wonderful table built here. Workbench, let's not call it a table, covered in polythene, that my neighbour just made for me because I was working on the floor. And if you can see underneath here, I have a drying rack, all covered in polythene. No flies, spiders, can never get in there. And I can put things away when they dry. So over here, again, you can see all my paints mixed up. And all my mediums sat there. I'm going to do some paint mixing very soon for my next 3 little swipes. So I hope that gives you a really amateurish introduction to me, Julie, based in the UK. Hi. Please like and subscribe. I have no idea how often I will do this. I have no idea if I'm a natural, but if you're watching this for the first time and you want to follow me, I'd be so grateful because you begin this journey with me. And I'm not an experienced artist by any shape of the imagination, but I've picked up things from wonderful people on YouTube, on Facebook groups. So yeah, there you go. And watch my next video for 3 little swipes.